Truth be
So,
told, I
hmm?
forgot last time that we were doing it, and so I was like very high by the time that we did it. So I was spacing and not contributing at all in any productive way, and I apologize for that. Like I
I
totally
mean, I
forgot.
mean, you passed it off as normal. It's good.
That is good.
uh,
I will
yeah.
not, I will make sure that that does not happen again because I want to
All right,
contribute more. I
all
was
right.
like, dude,
Does being high really like inhibit that?
it.
You think?
I mean, it does when you speak sometimes, homie. Like when you were like
Uh,
when you were putting down like the guidelines for
yeah. I'm
this,
sorry.
I was like, the fuck is he talking about? Am I allowed to swear on stream? Is
Yeah,
that like
I do not care.
okay, sick?
But yeah, if you do want to like go back over it, if, like I have, um, like if you go to my channel, it's not on
Mhm.
the videos, but there's a playlist
Okay.
of so all the videos are just unlisted. Sorry, I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Yeah, so if you go to playlists, there's TALP lesson one, and it's like 15 videos long, and it's all of the highlights cut out. So all of my uhs, or at least most of my uhs, are
Really?
cut out. So
That's so
um,
funny.
if you wanna go back over it, that's like a shorter form version of it.
I see. I let me see if I can like
Mhm.
remember what I'm gonna. This is what I remember you saying, or at least the point of what you were saying
All right.
was that you were like that you wanted me to like keep my thoughts in my mind while also like it was we you wanted me to like divide my like original thoughts from these new thoughts and to sort of
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, not like I don't want to say role play, but low key just like be in like whatever
Mm-hmm.
shoes I need to be in to sort of
Yeah.
come to better
Yeah, I think that
understandings.
that's an accurate assessment of a part of what I was saying.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so basically, like you have whatever ideology you have now, which is maybe
Mhm.
not a strong one, but
Mhm.
it's not absent. Obviously, it can't be. And then you
Correct.
have like the ideology that I would support, that I'm gonna like roughly advocate here, or at least
Hmm.
provide actual facts, but in the context of a different ideology. And you also have
Right.
like the counter ideology, like whatever that is, like conservatism, fascism, whatever you want to call it. So
Right.
basically, the principle is just keep all of that in your head at the same time and rack up evidence behind each one to see like which one of these in practice actually fits the world the best. And then once you feel like you have enough information on that front, then you can make a decision. Well, maybe I should update my ideology a bit. But again,
Right.
that part of it is all up to you, and it takes a lot of time. And I'm not going to be the one to do it because like
Fair enough.
this is not how minds actually get changed. I'm just like giving you information. That's why like if this were like a formal debate, like I think I'm kind of done doing formal debates without audiences because they're just completely unproductive. Because debates don't convince each other; they're all about like
Yeah.
the dynamics between you and the
No.
audience,
And
basically.
nobody's ever convinced in an argument.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but
You can,
anyone with
yeah,
parents knows that.
you can just like lay the groundwork for
Right.
like their development down the
Yeah.
line or whatever.
In this case, pertaining to like this stuff specifically, I think I said this like something like this last time, but like not like uh alternative opinions and worldviews. That's great. I want that. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You can't. I don't think you can have like a strong ideology without at least having an understanding of why people believe things different than you. You know.
Yeah, that's a really important part. Is like there's a huge part of that because there is okay I'm gonna try to come up with a nice dynamic here. I don't know if it actually works long term, but this is my rhetorical device here. All right, so you have like ideological facts, which are still facts, but they require like rolling back to what I was saying last time about you need an initial belief that isn't justified by anything, like I want to maximize happiness for the most people. Like you can't
Mhm.
justify why that's good, but you just accept that's good. So you have
Mhm.
one level of argument that you need to convince someone on, which is why they should have that, and if they do have that, then why does what I'm advocating here naturally, logically follow back to that? Then you have the second
Right.
layer, which is I think I mentioned last time. I didn't really focus on was frequently you'll have, or at least I've noticed, I'm a bit biased in this respect, but I do think it's at least in a lot of cases true, is that not only will having some sense of morality based around maximizing happiness for the most people lead you to a solution, but it also frequently happens that having a different ideology, like the example I used was like the abortion one, where like you can argue from a position of like genuine leftist ideology that abortion is fine, or you can argue from the Republican side that if you actually want to reduce abortions, then you should go with the liberal policy anyway, because it is in practice reducing abortions also.
Right.
So you have like the ideological level and the like counterfactual level, and then also I think the third level, which is really important, what you just mentioned, is you also should ideally, before you switch to an ideology, or at least like it's not a binary thing, but it's like a progression. But before you start progressing down that, you should ideally have a third argument, which is why I should go, which is why are so many other people holding this philosophy that I currently have if it's wrong? Like, why is it so prevalent, even if it's like completely bunk? So I think, yeah, I don't know how much of that we'll do today, but I definitely have some of that on the agenda.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped. This is just a good conversation based way to not only learn things, but just to like work through stuff. And I get it keeps me talking to you during this weird time where I can't see anybody.
That's always good.
How are you, Ian?
Not too bad. I spent all of yesterday and up till now of today researching Bolivia and Chile.
Why?
That's what I do, I guess. I don't.
You just research stuff?
That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to be at least a little productive and have fun with it.
I like it. I just applied to Costco. I went in for my interview, and I just went
in
back
person
today I went back for and a job interview where we're both wearing masks. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
And he and I both were like, this is very weird and we hate it. Like we couldn't shake each other's hands before or after, which we both hated. But I went back today and took my drug test. But I studied, so I should be fine. Yeah, I guess if I passed, I will get the call for orientation sometime this weekend or next week. So I'm excited because I want to be on my feet more often during the day. So a job would be fantastic.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind that right now. I'm kind of thinking like maybe I should just do an online class, like at UBC, because everything's online anyway. Yeah, I mean it's starting in like 6 days.
I think I want to do a calculus course online, like Lane or something. Because I miss being good at calculus. That's really it. Is that I was good at it in high school and then I stopped. So
nice. Yeah, math is carrying my grade right now, like single-handedly. Like all the other grades are trickling in. It's just going lower and lower, and math is the only thing keeping it up.
That's so funny. I'm waiting for my intro to film grade to come in. It's the only one I have left, and I'm like pretty confident it's gonna raise my like average this year by like 1 or 2 like levels.
Nice.
In like the letter grade scheme. I'm at like a 59 point something average right now, and I'm hoping that bumps it up to like maybe even like
over 60. Yeah,
like over 60. Nice. Yeah. I really think it's gonna be like maybe close to 70.
That's cool.
That class was good, dude. I barely passed one of my bio classes. I got a 50 and I got the credit. I could not believe it.
Wait, isn't that D? Like it's credit DF?
I got it. I got the credit. But yeah, I had a D.
That's tight.
It was tight. I mean, it really couldn't have been closer. I was so worried about it. But I didn't fail a single class this term.
Nice.
Which, you know what? Something to celebrate.
Absolutely.
So, all right.
Yeah, I'm down to 85.5 with just comp sci left to come in, and 85 is like the threshold for whatever the good list is to be on.
Oh, I see.
So it's pretty much just down to that, and I really have no idea because I kind of did skip out on a bunch of stuff. Honestly, like I went to class like less than half the time this semester, so like even
I
before
think
the
that
quarantine.
contributed heavily to my uh, barely passing grades in both of those bio classes because I barely went. You know, if I
Yeah.
gotten that attendance and participation grade high enough before quarantine, we probably would have been in better shape. But hindsight's 2020.
Absolutely.
All right, we watching a video?
Yeah. So I think as long as I can stay off of trying to do history myself, then I think we'll do a lot better because I can do philosophy, I can do whatever else comes up. So basically, yeah, we'll just watch the video, and I want you to like pause it anytime you have like any question, even if you think it's like a completely stupid question, or even if it's not
Okay.
really like a logical question, but just like elaborate on this, then I can talk
Right.
about it because I know the
Sure.
content, but there's no way I'm gonna like I could present it as well as the video. So
Okay.
that's why we're watching the video.
Oh, this is cool. I didn't even like read the title of the video yet, but this is I'm very pumped for this.
Yeah. So basically,
'Cause I just know next to nothing about. Is it? Do you say it Antifa?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I know next to nothing about them. I just
Yeah.
see their name pop up online sometimes.
Yeah, so basically this is gonna come down to this is just I've used this on like 3 different people now. This is like the best primer on politics, I think. Yeah, so basically this comes down to like the last thing I was talking about last time, which is like expanding your Overton window, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that goes for both expanding it left and right, so fascism and anti-fascism, whatever form that takes. Right. So
yeah, I should know about all of it.
Yeah,
So.
cool. So is that working for you? Did that start for you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, it did, and
Cool.
I can hear it, which
Can
is
you
great.
Can you play and pause it too?
Let me try. Yes.
Is it playing?
It was. Are you pausing it after I play it?
No.
Oh, well then I could. Okay, because
Okay.
keeps
Yeah,
pausing abruptly.
Logan and I tried this last Wednesday, and only he could control it. So I think it's kind of messed up at default. So just I don't know how much time we really want to invest in trying to fix this. Do you want to just like tell me?
Can you play it?
Yeah, just tell me whenever you want to pause it.
Sure. Okay.
It's just like no time is too insignificant to pause it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Wait, I didn't read the first slide with words on it. It was there for a second. Right. Okay. Yikes. Cool.
This video is going to be quite a long one because there's a lot to get through and it's all interconnected. It's in 5 parts plus the conclusion, so to make it easier to navigate, I've put timestamps to each section in the description. That way you can come and go and you can take breaks if you need to, although obviously I do advise watching the whole thing, particularly if you're going to be leaving a comment. My goal here is, in good faith, to explain rather than to proselytize. I see a lot of bad
please don't crucify me before you hear my entire thought. I don't know, I love it when they're preemptive about that. That's not an intellectual thought. That's
fine.
Misconceptions.
Keep it entertaining for the audience.
So hopefully by the time this video is done, you'll be able to understand some different worldviews. So, without further ado,